Hey everyone, welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. How is everyone doing? I know I have been absent for the last week, and for those of you that messaged me to check on me, greatly appreciate all of the love and support. And I'm going to explain to you where I've been and what I've been doing. But first of all, let's go over what I'm working on. I am working on, this is the Governor's Party by Diamond Art Club. I don't have my autofocus on, so yes, this is a 84 by 56 centimeter square drill cut. So yes, I'm working on squares. I know, crazy, right? Yeah, so that's what I'm working on. I've got my Muni Made tray over here in, I think it's ice blue. I've got two pens, one from Patriotic Team. This is like a hybrid chola, I think that's what it's called. And this one is from Monarch Designs YEG. And I've got my Diamonds and Chains cover minder here with a like aquamarine in the middle. The wax I'm using today is Swax Bamboo from Abigail Marie. Love this stuff. And I'm also using some of my Midnight Pomegranate Wee Wax. So that's what I'm using today. Okay, so I'm going to try and diamond paint while I talk to you. I might stop and, I don't know. Anyway, so for those of you that are new, welcome. My name is Laura, and I like to diamond paint, and I'm learning how to crochet and cross stitch, all kinds of new things to me. Yeah, okay, so a lot of you are aware I went through some pretty bad mental health issues really it's probably been the last 30 days. I've been very stressed out, very anxious, depressed, all that good stuff. And a couple of weeks ago, I had a really bad panic attack. I talked about that in my drive-in chat. I apologize for background noises. My husband is actually home today, and I've got the dryer going and cats, all that good stuff. But yeah, I had a pretty bad panic attack a couple of weeks ago, to the point where we thought we were going to be calling 911. I couldn't breathe, chest pains, all that stuff. I thought I was having a heart attack. I'll put up in the eye. I talked about it in my drive-in chat. So at that point, I was like, okay, I need to go ahead and seek some professional help and talk to a therapist, all that good stuff. Now, I haven't been to a therapist, gosh, since my divorce back in 2008. So it's been a while since I've talked to somebody, and I needed to. So I did. So this past Tuesday, yeah, y'all are seeing this on Tuesday. So this past, week ago, I had an appointment with a therapist, and it was a pretty lengthy appointment. Your first appointment is usually very lengthy because they have to do a psychological evaluation on you and see where you rate. And for those of you, again, that are new to the channel, I have severe anxiety, and it just gotten to that point. So I had the appointment. It was actually very, very good. I was very stressed, very anxious about the appointment, but it went really well. She did the psychological evaluation, and I scored very high for severe anxiety on what's called a GAD-7 test. I also scored moderate to severe depression. So we talked about quite a few different things. Of course, she had to ask some uncomfortable questions, but of course you always want to be honest with your therapist. So I was, and we had like a 2 hour, actually it was over 2 hours. I think it was like 2.5 hours session, and it was a teledoc appointment. So I did it over my computer, like a Zoom call. So that's what we're going to continue to do, so that I don't feel pressure to go into the office with my social anxiety. So, yeah, so she diagnosed me with severe anxiety and moderate to severe depression. So I have been put on Lexapro. Originally, she put me on 10 milligrams of Lexapro, and I was so sick, you guys. I was dizzy, nauseous. I just, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. Adam even stayed home with me on Wednesday because of how bad I couldn't balance. Like, I couldn't walk well. It was bad. So anyway, so she reduced the medicine down to 5 milligrams, and it's been a week now. In the last 2 nights, I've been okay. I take it at night. I have to take it with food, of course. I'm very sensitive to medicine. I'm sorry if you hear beeping in the background. That's probably an Amazon truck pulling into my driveway. Yeah. So very sensitive to medicine. So the 5 milligrams seems to be doing well. Adam said he even noticed a difference in my behavior. I'm not nearly as stressed out. I don't get, jump to being agitated or moody, anything like that. To give you an example, I freak out over spiders and insects, and there was a spider we have window panels next to our front door, and there was a spider in the curtain of the panel, and I was just like, whatever. I just left him there. Normally I would be wigging out over that, so yeah, so she put me on Lexapro, and I'm doing okay on that finally. She also gave me hydroxyzine, which is basically a prescription Benadryl. So when I feel I'm having a panic attack, I take that immediately, and it, calms me down, which I'm doing good. I've only had one time this week where I felt like I was having a panic attack, which is good. I usually, 3 or 4 times a week, I get really antsy. So that's good. I'm also going to be making some life changes. So I usually drink like 6+ cups of coffee a day, and she wanted me to cut down on that. So now I'm drinking 2 cups of coffee. My wax is old, so I'm running out of wax in my pen. She wants me to drink 2 cups of regular coffee, and then no caffeine after 2 p.m. So after 2 p.m. I either drink tea or hot chocolate or decaf coffee, and that's been an adjustment, but I'm doing okay on it now. So that's good. I also am going to, she wants me to start trying CBD cigarettes, which CBD is just, it's just CBD oil mixed in with hemp for the cigarettes, and that's all it is. It has like less than 0.03% THC, but it's supposed to help relax you. So I've ordered those. I should get those hopefully next week. She wants me to take like lavender oil, like essential oil, and basically just, I know it sounds weird, but you just have a little bottle of the oil, and when you get anxious, she said you can just breathe it in, and it helps relax you. I'm going to start walking with my mom, with my mom and with Adam. I need to get some exercise going. So we're going to start doing that once I get some appropriate shoes and clothing and stuff. So just some life changes. I'm going to bed earlier. I usually don't go to bed before like 2-3 a.m. And she wants me to, try to get in bed by midnight with no electronics. Just, at least an hour before bed, just to wind down. Also listening to Basically, it's like brainwaves music. So we're listening to like ocean waves when we get in bed to help relax us. So that's been helping too. So it's been a lot of adjustments all at once throughout the week, but I'm feeling much better, and I really think that I'm on the right track. The only issue I have is that I don't normally drink. I only drink alcohol socially, but we've got Thanksgiving and Christmas coming up, and usually I partake in some alcohol, but for the next 4 to 8 weeks I can't drink any alcohol, and she wants me to stay away from it until she reevaluates me on her next appointment, to make sure that the medicine is doing what it's supposed to do. We just don't want to throw any curveballs in when we don't need to, you know what I mean? Excuse me. So yeah, so that's kind of a bummer, but totally workable. I can deal with that. Yeah, so it's been a crazy week, but she recommended that I just take the week for myself. Don't do any YouTube videos. Don't do any WIP, don't do any of that. Just relax this past week and do what I want to do, without any stress. She said that was important, to have as little stress as possible while adjusting to my medication. So it's actually been really, really nice, not to worry about things, because I worry about things constantly, things that I can't control, and that's something that we're going to work on through therapy. I am right now, I'm only going to have a teleconference with her once a month. She feels once a month is sufficient right now, unless something changes and I need to see her more than once a month. And I can always, email her through the patient portal and ask her any questions, or if I have anything come up, of course, I can contact her. So all of this to say, I can't recommend enough anyone struggling with, anxiety, depression, any kind of mental health issues. I have found my personal experiences, therapy has greatly helped me, and quite honestly has been a lifesaver for me. I highly recommend it. For any of you struggling, I understand. And again, you're not alone in your struggle. There's so many of us in this community that struggle with mental health issues, and I understand, and I'm here for you. It's very tough. It's very tough. And I was very nervous about telling my family. My mom has been wonderful. Adam has been wonderful, but I was nervous about telling my dad and my stepmom and my sister. But I did finally tell them, and they have been so supportive, so supportive. It's been phenomenal. They've just, anything they could do to help me. It's been so nice for them to actually, even if they don't understand, they try, and they're like there for me on an emotional level. So it's super nice, super nice. So yeah, so that's what's been going on with me. But I am doing much better. So I'm very thankful for that. And I really think I'm, excuse me, I really think I'm on the right track. Like I said, the medicine has messed with me quite a bit, but I think now, after a week, where I need to be with the medicine, so that's good. Yeah. Okay, so that's my update, my mental health update. I hope all of you are doing okay, and everybody's healthy and happy, and trying to relax. I know we're coming up on the busy time of year. Wow, this drill doesn't want to come off my pen. Speaking of that, Thanksgiving is coming up for those of us that celebrate it. And we are actually having my mom, my stepdad, my sister, her kids, and Sean over to our house on Sunday to celebrate a Thanksgiving with everyone. And believe it or not, I'm not stressed out about it. I'm actually okay. Usually by this time I would be freaking out as far as everything that needs to get done, cleaning and preparing and all of that. And I'm good, Shug. I'm good. Adam's been doing a lot around the house. He cleaned all the windows. He's been, dusting the baseboards, scrubbing all the toilets real good. So really the only thing I'll have left to do is dust and vacuum and set the table for everybody. He went to the grocery store for me today, and we got everything we needed to make things for all of our Thanksgiving outings. We're going to have, like I said, we're going to have Thanksgiving at our house here on Sunday with my mom, and then Thanksgiving Day we're going to go to Adam's parents' house, and then the day after Thanksgiving we're going to go have Thanksgiving with my dad at his house. So it's kind of like a back-to-back celebration, and that's just how it is with divorced family, and when you're married and you've got in-laws and all of that, you got to do what you got to do. So yeah, that's what we are doing. Yes, so I've just been relaxing. I've been working on diamond painting. I'm actually enjoying working on squares. I worked on Adam's diamond painting. Some of y'all are familiar with that, the one with the big dock that goes out into the water. I worked on that. I got a huge section of that done this week. I did take a break from working on my custom of blue. My therapist and I talked about it, and she just said, just for this week, take a break from that, trying to avoid anything emotional that might upset me, that kind of thing. So I did. I took a break from that diamond painting. I did watch Mrs. Coffee, her tutorial on how to crochet. She put that up recently. So I actually pulled out some yarn and some hooks that I had and followed along her tutorial. So that was fun. So thank you for that, Mrs. Coffee. And lots of hugs and prayers to her. Mrs. Coffee just had surgery, so I hope she's on a path to recovery that's speedy. I know her surgery went well. So yeah, lots of love and hugs for Mrs. Coffee. So yeah, that's pretty much what's been going on this week. Adam and I have been watching Lock and Key. We're on the second season. It's actually really good. Really enjoying it. Last night we actually sat and watched a movie, which normally I can't sit and watch a movie. I'm too fidgety, too ADD about sitting for that long and watching TV. But I actually sat and we watched, it's a new movie with Ryan Reynolds called Red Notice. It's got Ryan Reynolds and The Rock in it. It's good. It wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be, and it does have a nice twist at the end that we weren't expecting. But it was just nice to be able to sit and watch a movie and not be thinking, okay, how much longer, so yeah, so that was nice, just to relax. So it's been a very relaxing week for me, which is what I really needed. And it's a shame that it got to the point where I had a really massive panic attack, but I hate to say this, I'm kind of glad that it happened, because it actually forced me into, finally telling myself that I needed to talk to someone. And it's just been the best thing that's happened to me in a long time. So again, like I said, I know I'm being a broken record here, but I highly recommend anyone that is struggling to, seek, professional help if you can. I'm, you know, I'm just a huge proponent for it. And it's really helped me so far, so it's all good. So yeah, what else has been going on? Oh, my mom finished her diamond painting. I don't know where I'm at in the video right now, but I will put a picture in here, editing Laura, show you her diamond painting that she finished. I have a couple of things I need to fix on it, some drills. She just missed a few drills, so I'm going to put those on, and I'm going to seal it for her. She wants to frame it, but I'm so proud of her for finishing it. She said she really enjoyed it, and she wants to do another one probably sometime next year. But the cool thing is she came over yesterday and brought the diamond painting over, and she actually has started needlepoint again. She did needlepoint back when I was a child, and she says she really enjoyed it back then. So she ordered a needlepoint kit off of Amazon, and she brought it over and showed it to me. Y'all, it looks so much easier than cross stitch. Cross stitch is hard for me to see. I have really bad eyesight. So it's just hard for me to see it. I don't mind it. I just have a hard time seeing what I'm doing. But the cross stitch seems so much easier to be able to see, because it's like, the canvas has, holes in it like a cross stitch would, but they're bigger holes. And the actual fabric is stamped with the, with the image. So you know what colors to use. And of course you've got a list of all your colors. The needles are a lot bigger. And basically you just go in like a diagonal pattern across the canvas. And they're different stitches, but she's just doing the diagonal pattern. It's really neat. So I think I'm going to order a needlepoint kit to try it, and that's something else we can, work on together. So I think that would be fun. I'm not sure where to get a needlepoint kit. I'd like to get a licensed, needlepoint kit. She just ordered one off Amazon, and she doesn't have to worry about it because, she's not on YouTube. But I need to do some research and see if I can find a licensed needlepoint kit, from an artist. I think that would be really cool. So if anybody has any suggestions of that, let me know in the comments down below. Yeah. So, so that was fun yesterday. That was a lot of fun. So anyway, so that has really been my week. It's been uneventful, but eventful at the same time. Lots of positive things going on, and I feel so much better. It's especially the last 2 days. I've just felt very level-headed, not so up and down, not so just not so what's the word I'm looking for? Wacky. Where one minute I'm okay and the next minute I'm not. So it's been good. It's been good. I've got my appetite back. I really hadn't been eating very well. And I'm actually hungry during the day, which is new to me. I do need to watch it though, because she said this medicine does have potential where I can gain weight, and I don't want to do that. I'm at a good weight right now, because I lost a lot of weight about 4 or 5 years ago. I was really heavy, and now I'm right around 140, and I'm 5'10", so that's a good weight for me. Oh, the other thing is I have a doctor's appointment for a full blood work panel. The earliest I could get in was December 23rd. So December 23rd, I'm going to go in and have all kinds of blood work done, like checking for thyroid issues, vitamin D deficiency. She thinks I may be premenopausal, so we're going to check for that. Basically, she just wants to get a full blood panel done, just so she can see, what's going on. Which I need to get done. I haven't been to the doctor in like 4 years. I normally don't go to the doctor unless I'm dying. I don't normally do the whole get a checkup, but she's right. She said at my age now I need to pretty much be going in to see the doctor once a year. She's like, you're approaching 50. I'm like, yeah, thanks for reminding me. Thanks, Shug. So, yeah. So anyway, so I will keep you posted on that, on the blood work. Hopefully that will turn out fine, but that's not for another month, so all good. So yeah, and I did take a baby step. I don't like going in places. I've been really anxious about going inside places. So my first baby step was to, when I filled my prescription for my Lexapro and my hydroxyzine, she said, instead of going through the drive-through, I want you to go inside and actually pick it up from the pharmacy. She said, that's a baby step. Put your mask on, put your hand sanitizer on, go inside, and pick it up from there. And I did. Adam went with me, and we went inside, and I actually talked to the pharmacist for a little bit about the medicine. And I was nervous, but I didn't have like a full-blown panic attack. And this was before I even started my medicine. So that was good. So we're going to take baby steps, me going in places, just grabbing something, a few things, and then leaving. I usually get, really, really anxious when I go in somewhere. I have to be able to see a way out of where I am. So baby steps. But I am on the right track, so yeah. So that is what I have been doing. I think I've finished all of that color. There are a few up here. I don't know if I can get those. And like I said, we're just preparing for Thanksgiving and spending time with family and friends. Doing what we can to just, quality time with family is very important to me. So I want to spend as much time with my family as I can. A lot of times when we're younger, I feel like we take family for granted, and this is just my personal opinion, so don't come at me. But when we're younger, we don't appreciate our family as much as we do when we're older, and that just comes with life experiences and all of that. But yeah, I'm going to try and spend as much time with my family as I can. Yeah, so that's what's going on. Not much else. I do have a lot of things that I need to show you all on the channel that have just been sitting here. I've ordered some diamond paintings, of course, some pens. I've got a custom tray that I ordered from Unimade. That should be coming in soon. So I'll definitely be showing those to you on the channel soon. And I finished a diamond painting. I finished one from Sparkle Queen. It was the underwater rainbow one. I actually finished that for No Start November. So I'll have a post review of that as well. Yeah. So, yeah, I finished that color. That's good. And they don't look totally off. Some of them look a little off, but it's okay. I'm not going to stress about it, right? No stress. No stress. So anyway, this was just a mental health check-in with everyone to let you know how I'm doing. I hope all of you are doing well, and just let you know what's been going on. So feel free to, ask any questions or leave any comments down below. and I will answer them as quickly as I can. And for this, since I'm working on a Christmassy scene, why don't we leave some kind of snowflake emoji or winter emoji of some sort? Because I know some people love to lurk and they don't want to comment, and I understand and appreciate that. So anyway, thank you all so much for being so patient with me. All of my channel members knew what was going on, but I didn't let the public know. I wanted to get myself leveled out before I let everybody know. So thank you again to all of my channel members for all of your wonderful support. I appreciate it. And for all of you that checked on me. I really feel the love there, so thank you. I hope everybody has a fabulous, fabulous rest of your week, and I will see you again very soon.